Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Royal Lyra Nation of our Lion Kingdom of New Lemuria. Happy full moon in Leo the Lion. The holy fire of Source Creator is merging with the holy waters to create the sacred steam of the rising of our ascension journey. Today is a powerful gateway to our freedom and exodus from the old earth into the promised land of the new earth. In self-realization of the Buddha mind of the awakened one, we become the chosen ones of immortality to anchor in our highest timeline of peace, joy, prosperity, abundance, and perfect health for all our good people of the new earth. As we stand on the precipice of eternal life, we make our quantum leap of faith as sovereign light bodies of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica. All is coming into alignment and fruition of our life's work as keepers of the wisdom and knowledge, as multidimensional beings of infinite light. Nothing can stop us or our divine missions of full and total planetary and galactic liberation, as we stand together as one legion in the unity consciousness of our one true source, and step into our roles as a collective of conscious co-creators of our new Eden of eternal bliss consciousness. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful prayer for the full moon in Leo. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Dispensations of Grace. Synchronicities off the charts. Homecoming. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We are in the beginning stages of the biggest collective awakening ever seen in the history of mankind. We are currently experiencing multidimensional living. Although we are moving through a unique ascension journey that is guided by our soul, we are also moving through an ascension journey that is linked and connected to all beings upon the earth, and even within the universe of our beloved creative source, as oneness with all that is. Within infinite source love intelligence, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Energy Works, full moon in Leo, this is a lion's roar of liberation, a raw, pure activation of your true self. No more smallness, no more playing it safe. It's time to embody the full magnitude of your soul signature without apology. This fiery, electrifying full moon in Leo is ushering in the energy of quantum breakthroughs, higher heart activations, and soul-embodied wisdom. This full moon is square Uranus and Taurus, amplifying unpredictability, radical shifts, and an intense rewiring of the heart's energetic circuits. This is about sudden self-expression, breakthroughs, stepping into our true self, and breaking free from karmic cycles of self-sacrifice and misaligned relationships. This Leo-Uranus energy is a breakthrough code, a cosmic force that shatters old patterns, dissolves emotional walls, and clears energetic distortions that have kept you from embodying your highest frequency. This full moon collides with Uranus and Taurus, bringing a threefold alchemical process, sending lightning through the solar plexus and the heart's energetic pathways, calling forth a quantum leap into your most sovereign, radiant, and self-expressed timeline. This is a complete rewiring of the heart's electromagnetic field, not just an activation, but an unleashing of everything that has been suppressed, silenced, or restrained. This energy comes through as the point of no return, activating unprecedented soul codes, recalibrating the solar heart grid, and unlocking quantum frequencies that push you beyond anything you've ever known. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 2/12/25. Much like rebellious teen years, the next week can bring pushback. It might come at you, but it could easily come from you. We all feel the growing pains of a changing consciousness. You have outgrown who you were. You have new tools and perspectives. You think you're ready to go, but where and how? And are you really ready to cut ties with the past? Your right action through this process is to make strategic adjustments to your environment, but also some mental and emotional ones. You can't push the natural course of evolution, but you can hurt yourself and your relationships trying. Easy does it. The way will open in time. And today from Divine Star of the Light DATtoNne Singh, Leo full moon, February 12th. This Leo full moon brings to a culmination the Venus Inanna journey that began in 2023. As it's close to the degree Venus went retrograde in Leo and then emerged as the Leo meta-goddess, Sekhmet, Durga. This is the final illumination of the celestial crown of radiance she has earned as the reborn queen of heaven and earth. Look back at July-August 2023. Where were you looking outside of yourself for emotional, mental, physical safety, security, comfort, validation? Where were you allowing your worth and value to be dictated by others, peoples, or situations? Where had you given your power away to others to dictate the direction, trajectory, focus of your life? Have you reclaimed sovereignty over your life goals, choices, focus, or direction? Because if not, there is still hope. The Leo meta-goddess as Sekhmet carries the Urias, Wadjet, as her illuminated crown. Wadjet, associated with Uranus, is in a square to this full moon. Thus sudden revelations or aha moments could occur, bringing sudden clarity and or revelations that could be crucial to reclaiming your sovereignty and power. The veils of illusions and denial could suddenly be lifted, or certain divine interventions could suddenly blast away obstacles from your path to unlock a whole new reality. As Wadjet is the Kundalini Cobra goddess, she isn't exactly known for her subtlety, but as goddess of shattering old constructs and transformation, she gets results. It is a powerful full moon to reassess where you stand on matters of sovereignty and empowerment, self-authority and trust in your inner knowings and guidance, because that is where your power lies. It's a powerful moon to reclaim your crown of radiance, vitality, passion, generosity, spontaneity, joy, sensuality, agency, courage, and inner strength. This Leo meta-goddess cycle coincided with the South Node in Libra, Venus ruled, over the past 2 years, with the eclipses along the relationship axis. Those relationships have taken a lashing, which are coming in from past lifetimes where karmic dues were pending, and toxic patterns needed to be finally broken. The story will further unfold with the upcoming Venus retrograde, where the past will be revisited, and the last eclipse along the axis. But this full moon could bring in some lightning bolts of realization and inspiration to set this very ball rolling. Passion and Leo are synonymous, so if it's a full moon in Leo illuminating the unconscious aspects, it's highly likely it's the negative, unconscious, passionate side that could be ignited. Anger, jealousy, resentment, meanness, revenge, or aloofness. It's important to understand that these emotions are actually the shield or smokescreen and camouflage we put up to hide the real wound we carry deep within and protect our ego self, identity, heart, wounds of abandonment, rejection, betrayal, and guilt. The illumination of the crown, Urias of Sekhmet, initiated by this full moon, which is meant to be our own crowning moment into our divine sovereignty of our own creative and manifestation powers, will not be complete until we acknowledge the deep woundings which will definitely show up in varying intensity depending on our individual spiral of healing and growth. Acknowledge the wounds, that instead of using the smokescreen for protection, choose not to react. The survival and protection mechanism will employ. Acknowledgement and sitting with the discomfort of the core wound helps you make peace with your wound. The idea is not to obliterate its existence, but to accept it. This will reveal the patterns that have played out on loop in relationships, connections, and family as the karmic or ancestral baggage you carry. Acknowledge it, accept it. It then loses its power to control you. Once the shadow is brought into light, it loses its power over. This is integration into wholeness, a key aspect of the Venus-Inanna cycle that is a journey of sovereignty, transcendence, rebirth into the next higher octave of consciousness, and thus greater alignment with our inherent divine radiance and connection, potential, and medicine gift. This full moon takes place close to Regulus, known as Little King, Royal Star of the North, Crown Chakra, and Heart of the Lion, Cor Leon, associated with inner child healing and healing of ancestral karmic wounds. There is a third aspect of Regulus, connection to the Sphinx and the Akashic records. Since here it's a full moon near Regulus, as opposed to the sun, which activates the 8-8 gateway, the path to the next brand new chapter and chapters in our life, held within our Akashic records, is only possible by healing our inner emotional landscape. Only then do we truly ascend as the sovereign queens of our creative manifestation fires, birthing our inner and outer queendoms. Full moon fire ceremony with Sekhmet saw the illumination of the Urias with the emerald, healing ancient Atlantean woundings and distortions. May your faith be bigger than your fears. May your dreams be bigger than your doubts. Sake na. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. 144 flowing in. And today from Divine Star of the Light Erini, Crystalline Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. The Lotus of Ascension, Kundalini Rising Ignition, Self-Love, 3 Brains Realignment, Venus Star and Twin Flames Upgrade. Today's full moon is such a blessing for the twin flames. It brings such a strong recalibration and correction which will gradually unfold in the next days and weeks, and will push many to reposition and find inner liberation, but above all, find their true inner voice and express it clearly. True desires, needs, dreams, and choices will now be accepted and expressed with no regrets or doubts. I am that I am, and I want what I want, and that's about it. Talk about the true compasses kicking in. Becoming more conscious and accepting of the self like never before. What a true joy and liberation this is that is coming and being established from within. No one can affect it but the self. This is the unfolding of the notion of self-love and respect. This whole period is an upgrade and realignment for the twin flames, and Venus is showing them the way. Remember that twin flames do not have the energy or the struggles of the karmic partners, and this is a key to this liberation and growth. The lotus has now opened, and a totally new inner ignition is taking place. This might not come as expected, but through a plot twist and sudden shaking, but it is here. This explosive energy of correction and truth cannot be controlled or suppressed anymore. Blessings of bravery and self-love, Eri ni, Amalthea Thor, Har Zaronya, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior. And today from Divine Brothor of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., Shining Bright, Full Moon in Leo, and the Lantern Moon Energies, February 12th, 2025. Dear friends, today's full moon in Leo is all about embracing our inner light and sharing it with the world. This lunar event is like a big spotlight shining down on us, illuminating our creativity, passions, and generosity. It's a perfect time to tap into our inner artist, express ourselves authentically, and let our unique spirit shine. The energy of the full moon in Leo is all about creation, self-expression, and heart-centered connections. It's a time to focus on what brings us joy, to nurture our inner child, and to cultivate a sense of playfulness and wonder. This lunar event is also connected to the themes of love, romance, and relationships, so expect some exciting developments in these areas of your life. Now, let's talk about the connection with the Lantern Moon in China. The Lantern Moon, also known as the Yuan Xiao Festival, is a traditional Chinese celebration that marks the final day of the Chinese New Year festivities. It's a time when people come together to release lanterns into the sky, symbolizing the release of negative energies and the welcoming of good fortune for the new year ahead. The Lantern Festival, always celebrated on a full moon, marks the end of Chinese New Year festivities. The night sky is filled with colorful lanterns, symbolizing good fortune and family reunion. According to legend, the Jade Emperor, ruler of heaven, and usually celebrated for being a great friend to humanity, became enraged when a town killed his favorite sacred goose. In his fury, he planned to destroy the town with a storm of fire on the 15th lunar day. The Jade Emperor's daughter, sympathizing with the innocent people, warned them of her father's plan. The townspeople then lit lanterns throughout the town and set off firecrackers to make it appear as if the town was already burning. Fooled by this, the Jade Emperor decided not to send down the fire. The connection between the full moon in Leo and the Lantern Moon is all about illumination, release, and renewal. Just as the lanterns are released into the sky, we are invited to release our own inner light and let our true selves shine. This is a powerful time for spiritual growth, self-reflection, and emotional healing. So be sure to take some time to connect with your inner self and honor the beautiful light that shines in your divine heart. Have a wonderful day. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we are now navigating a transformative healing and creative passage with the Leo full moon on the 12th of February, a moon that closely squares Uranus, the great shifter, supporting our personal and planetary liberation journey, our metamorphosis into crystalline beings. Leo offers us resilience to confront our shadows and challenges through the power of heart reconnection and self-illumination. This passage is supported by many forces and beings, as our creators, the Anunnaki, the Lyrans, supporting us during this transitional year, in which many of us will shift roles, location, relationships, and anything that we need to let go of to initiate a new journey within a totally different frequency and timeline. This is a life-changing passage that will help many of you to realign to who you are and your new trajectory, and others to retrieve your planetary mission, as there is a massive awakening to your planetary roles taking place at this time, and many of you, embodying our soul's role can only be achieved when we reconnect to our true self and its wisdom, which is what many of you have been working with for a while, especially during 2024. Uranian's frequency invites us to adapt to change, releasing all resistance to something we cannot control, and that occurs when we are ready to embody a higher level of consciousness. Feeling emotionally vulnerable is common during this transformative and releasing time. Tears of letting go of old companions, of old wounds that our body has carried for so long may come. Open your heart and let it all go as you let love in. We have the Leo moon trine to Chiron and Aries at this time, as a great emotional support for us to heal old traumas and emotional baggage. Leo's frequencies come when we are transitioning into a new sphere of creation, shifting ourselves and our lives completely. It comes to offer us the courage to live from our hearts, rather than from a space of fear, balancing our ego and all lower emotions by learning how to manage our energy, as our emotions, whether positive or not, are forms of energy, learning to create from a space of love, compassion, and soul alignment. Leo represents the power of the heart, which beats to the rhythm of the universe and is connected to all within creation. With Leo, we move from soul disconnection and control over others to spiritual sovereignty, embracing God's willpower, not our egoic will. With Leo, we unify our brain-heart complex, spinal cord, and thymus, for Leo rules all the parts of our anatomy that link us to our heart and soul, and hence to the divine power within us. Working on self-expression, and above all with our light body, fifth dimensional chakra, and higher etheric body is pivotal to continue being divine channels. For we can only share divine wisdom when we first have healed our repressed emotions, traumas, and heart complex. During this great shift for all of us, and especially with Piscean energies among us in the following days, many of you will embody new aspects of your mission, as the result of the unification that is taking place within yourselves, and of the reconnection between your soul and human self, and heart-brain complex, as our planet continues to be transfigured and re-encrypted with the assistance of the auroras and many other benevolent forces within creation. Many of you will awaken to your roles as aurora emissaries, acting as amplifiers of the aurora's healing transmissions to continue assisting the elementals in their transfiguration, for we are not the only ones shifting bodies. As you grow in wisdom, love, and personal power, you will also grow in your mission, feeling the pulse of the earth and its calling to you where required. The more you remain in your higher heart, as Leo invites you to do at this time, being courageous to embrace yourself, your mission, and personal truth, remaining in a compassionate, neutral, witnessing space, the more you allow this organic process of mission integration to take place within you. After all, our mission is what makes our hearts feel joy, what is natural for us to do, and what feels in total resonance with our ways of being and living. Living with your heart fully open, loving, honoring, and embracing yourself completely is pivotal to giving and receiving, as well as to embracing your role on earth, which is unique, precious, and appreciated within and outside our Earth's confines. What you came here to personally seed, only you can do. For like I always say, God does not repeat himself, and even if some of us carry a similar mission, it is never the same. When you value and honor the role given to you, knowing your importance within creation, although always remaining in a humble space, you honor God and its desires to bring unity, love, and harmony to all involved in this planetary process through you. Comparisons diminish yourself and your personal role. Embrace your uniqueness, your courageous essence, given to us by our forefathers, the Anunnaki, who created us, for we all carry this fiery Lyran essence within to become the sovereign pioneers that we are already becoming. Yours is the choice to shine who you are or remain in the shadows, for you are free to choose, as guides remind us many times. May you choose to love, recognize, and honor yourself and who you are within creation, beloveds, within infinite love, from NhaRaHaShañ.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth, 12/2/2025, full moon in Leo. The full moon in Leo is a bold statement of the moment of alignment with solutions for success and for having the courage to work towards progress through transformation. This act of encouragement could come across with intensity for those who are shying back of reaching for a better state of harmony. This could instigate the shedding of a skin for those who are doing the work on themselves to strive to see that which is invisible in their own makeup, which goes along nicely with the flow of the wood snake of the Chinese astrological year. There is likely to be some bold coding reflecting in this full moon, which gives us a helping hand in striding forward. Most importantly, it shines a light on that which is disagreeable to us, and which we must say no to. This will be the roar of the lion in the moon, who stands firm against suffering caused by power play within deception. A Leo moon stands for truth. It just cannot guarantee that you are going to like it. This may be a time for you to take your turn, to do a bit of roaring, and maybe to push back on some issues that are staking claim on your boundaries. Whatever happens, you are likely to experience a reevaluation of values. If you are finding new truths come to light within a situation, and this will instigate the greatest interchange you might have seen of yourself so far, as we cross further into the new terrain that is unfolding to become 2025. Be prepared for some energetic sensitivity as we recognize the deep purging that has been undertaken in the lead up to this full moon, which sits amongst an arc of visible planets lining up and showing up on the path of transformation. Personal responsibility or even accountability will be a huge theme, and may show up as abandonment or loneliness in the shadow state. Put into this light, this can be seen as the lighthouse of love of self and of a growing awareness of sovereignty, which is ready to take the lead. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, breath of light, as we move through the light escalations, we are asked to review our true light role. The crystalline meaning of light coupled with the unique light signature of you. Our global collective light work has been a wonderful platform of light to assist the humanitarian light journey and join together in a pure crystalline sphere of light. I share this to enable you to connect to this light frequency and to join our hearts together to the infinite possibility of now creation. Inhaling the light of now. As we inhale air, be conscious of your breath. Fill the air deeply into your lungs. Understanding this is an important tool to breathing, anchoring the now moment of light creation. For inhaling air, you are inhaling crystalline light codes through the physical form. See the expansion of this exercise in a crystalline light format, for the light codes of creation are infinite and everywhere. I breathe in the light creation of now. Together we join in light. The Arcturians and Karen, crystal vibrational healer, light alchemist, from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. The Leo full moon is assisting in completing emotional purification. God is offering a new emotional experience, and you are ready to say yes. What needs to clear is being removed so you can fearlessly go forward with this opportunity. Your prayers are being answered, guiding to your manifestations. So embrace the unexpected as it's bringing blessings and success to your life. God bless you, love Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from Sovereign Harmony Astrology, full moon, 24 degrees Leo, Wednesday, February 12th, 5:53 a.m. PST. This week's full moon in Leo opposes Mercury in Aquarius, while squaring Uranus and Taurus, and forming a trine to Chiron in Aries, as retrograde Mars in Cancer forms a trine to Saturn in Pisces. The urge to express is strong now, especially if we have been holding back any part of our true nature and our authentic self. And this urge can create some disruption in the form of either a valuable epiphany or a wake-up call, depending on our unique situation. Our minds are sharp enough to grasp the messages that are coming through. So even if we receive some sort of information that is unusual relative to our previous experiences, there is a good chance that our intuition is spot on and that a change in approach is just what the doctor ordered. The challenge is in trusting that our sovereign needs are valuable, including the need for boundaries and for proper space in order to process our new epiphanies and to contemplate our next moves without the external pressures to act now. Patience is on our side now, and it is our patience with ourselves that is the most valuable. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Ruby Falconer, February 12th, 2025, full moon at Leo, 24 degrees, 6 minutes, 8:53 a.m. EST. This moon cycle began on January 29th with the Aquarius new moon. Aquarius is about the collective. The full moon is in Leo, the sign of the individual. If one is wholly an individual, one cannot be part of a collective. Conversely, if one is fully part of the collective, one cannot be an individual. We are now entering the Aquarian age, a 2,000-year cycle of Earth experience. Its intention is to create a new collective reality. There are questions inherent to the Leo-Aquarius opposition. When do the needs of the community take precedence over the rights and needs of the individual? And conversely, when do individual needs rise above the rights and needs of the collective? In the Egyptian pantheon, these oppositional energies are expressed through the Ptah, ally of Aquarius, and Anubis, ally of Leo. Ptah is the creator of heaven and earth. Ptah is a visionary with his eyes cast toward the horizon. He is less concerned about individual needs and more interested in what needs to be created in support of humanity. Anubis has far more human concerns. He struggles with abandonment issues and grieves the loss of his mother. Healing these issues is essential. He cannot step into his sacred purpose until he resolves them. Anubis understands abandonment, and his gentle compassion is an essential aspect of who he is. This full moon opposition forms a T-square with Uranus, recently turned direct. Uranus is allied with Wadjet, the Cobra Kundalini goddess. Wadjet uses her energy to shatter blocks to the free flow of life force energy. When Uranus, Wadjet is strong, people and events are unpredictably erratic. Expect the unexpected. From ShamanicStarology.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. Today is our Leo full moon. It's bringing with it a powerful energy. This full moon will appear fully both today and tomorrow. That means we actually have 2 nights to soak up its glow. It's all about what you're manifesting right now. Today is powerfully for the intentions that you're setting. Leo energy is great for helping you to do your own thing and to stay focused on where your destined path is trying to take you moving forward. This is the snow moon. For some places, this is the month that gets the most snow. This full moon brings vibes of luxury, romance, and passion. Full moons are all about releasing and letting go of what you need, too. It's all about letting go of anything not serving you. You're being guided to take a look at deeper patterns that you keep playing out in order to shift out of them. It's all about shifting your energy into its highest alignment right now. This will help you in manifesting your heart's desires. Expect some major heart chakra energy. This full moon aligns with Chiron. That means it's bringing up old stuff. There is always more work to be done. Any baggage you're holding on to needs to be healed and let go of. Expect anything from your past you have not resolved to be coming back up during this time. Once you release your past, you feel as though anything is possible. Full moons help you to see and understand things more. Just after sunset today, Venus, the planet of relationships, will be at its peak shine for the year. Love is in the air as we prepare for Valentine's Day. Regardless of where you're at, expect this Valentine's Day to bring a major healing for your love life. Those in relationships expect a beautiful vibe. Those single may be guided to reflect on things and where they are at this year. Regardless of your status, we are continuing to do a lot of deep healing in this area. These energies are all about what makes you shine. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Wednesday, February 12th, it is the day of the full moon in Leo the Lion. Full moons are a time of closure, completion, and transformation. It's a time to release and let go of old patterns and energies that are no longer beneficial for us to hold on to, in preparation for new beginnings. Leo rules our self-expression, creativity, and leadership. So what are we letting go of? Are the energies keeping us from shining our most brilliant light and true sense of self? This full moon is connecting with Mercury the Messenger, who is in the innovative sign of Aquarius, and Uranus, the Great Awakener, and planetary ruler of independent Aquarius. The liberating energies of Aquarius and Uranus are guiding us to break free of old stories, perceptions, belief systems, and possibly situations and circumstances that are holding us back from the expression of our authentic self. Listen to the intuitive guidance you are receiving from your higher self and the cosmos, and then roar like the strong and passionate lion that you are in order to create the changes that you wish to manifest as you move forward into your future. Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Full moon in Leo. The peak of the lunar cycle springs a surprise. Here is a jolt awake, a sudden happening, an unexpected move. Maybe it's your own inner rebel leaping to the fore, pressing for new experiences, more risks. Peals of laughter erupt from crazy ideas. But then it's tears, because of all the inner child wants is validation, to be seen, loved, cherished. Right now it all feels too precarious, too unstable, enough surprises. Just give me a cape and let me be the hero of my story for once. For once upon a time, you were the hero, the luminary, the sparkling child, the angel sent from heaven. Once upon a time you had hopes and dreams, games, bruised knees, ice cream and colored pencils. Cut the threads that leech energy and hope from you. Cut the cords from those that don't cheer your every success. Let the mask fall. Be the star you were born to be. Awaken to your true identity. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 220, Yellow Crystal Sun. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are cooperate, dedicate, and universalize. The number 12 is associated with groupings, that is, a dozen eggs, a juror of 12 pairs. Yeshua had 12 disciples, and King Arthur had 12 knights of the Round Table. Today is about getting together with other folks, and so if you like, find your own people, and see what you can achieve by cooperating. Today is a yellow sun, which symbolizes enlightenment, life, and universal fire. Clearly working with others today will lead to enlightenment, and so it's a good day to participate in a study group or a think tank. 12 minds are better than one. As always, on yellow Sundays, expect spontaneous revelations and good ideas to just suddenly pop into your head. Put your minds together if you want to maximize today's potential. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Yellow Crystal Sun, 12 A'ho, Keen 220, 12th of February 2025, Enlightening Connections, Keen 220 equal 4, Building a Peace-Filled Foundation. Here comes the sun. After the storm passes, the sun rises and brings about rainbows. A very beautiful code on planet Earth after our momentous double storm day. Today we are uniting together to manifest beautiful new rainbow connections as we build a peaceful and solid foundation for Terra Nova. 144 continuing to quantum solar flash in. O fair sun, I turn to you knowing that a power which is like your light will give me all that I require this day. This is a very powerful prayer that you may wish to use to start each day, particularly if you are a sun gazer. Much gratitude to beloved Sister Arlene King, who channeled this whilst meditating in the Yucatan. Day 12 in the healing red moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our natural flow. Day 12 on the 12th of February gives us a 1212 portal code today. Today is a day of enlightenment, crystalline connections with our planetary kin. On a yellow Sunday, the crystal tone creates the Buddhic mind, an uninterrupted and powerful conduit for the universal God mind. Today we are finding the pure flow of unified planetary Christ consciousness, divine perfection once more. Tone of creation, crystal tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The crystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, the mental realm. The other two mental tones are tone 4, self-existing, and tone 8, galactic. Planetary service. Today all the pyramids of the sun throughout the world are fully activated and communicating together, recalibrating to the higher unified 5D codes of love and unity consciousness. We are reprogramming Nova Terra's crystalline grid to a much higher octave of pure consciousness, particularly with this massive influx of solar activity and CMEs entering Gaia's magnetosphere. This time our planetary grid is fully programmed for peace, vitality, and prosperity, and so the giant superplanetary computer will be broadcasting these codes to all who have their receivers tuned in to that station frequency. Focus on the crystal clarity of our higher mind today through the power of cooperation with others to transmit and receive these potent codes. A day of greater connection to each other through our precious hearts and highest collective minds and to Mother Gaia. Today's question is, how can I unite with universal mind, opening to the flow of pure enlightened consciousness and elevating my life to become a divine human? Divine blessings for crystal clear and loving heart-mind connections today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66, Keen 220, Yellow Crystal Sun. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to enlighten, universalizing life. I seal the matrix of universal fire. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of free will. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Sheila P for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You could purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful prayer for the full moon in Leo. Divine light of the cosmos, on the sacred night of the full moon in Leo, I call upon the radiant fire of the heavens, the golden flame of courage, passion, and truth. May the bold heart of the lion awaken within me, infusing my soul with confidence, strength, and authenticity. Let all fears dissolve in the brilliance of this lunar glow, as I step fully into my divine power. Great Spirit, guide me to express my truth with love, to shine unapologetically, and to share my gifts with the world. May this moon illuminate my path, igniting creativity, joy, and boundless inspiration. I release all that dims my light, and embrace the divine radiance that I am. With gratitude, I honor this celestial blessing, and step forward as a beacon of love and truth. So it is. Amen. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.